What's up guys, it's Defiance from No Agony. Today I'm going to be going over how to make beats in the style of RXCKSON. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the percussion. There's a lot of it. This looks hella complicated. It's really not. For the hi-hats, it's pretty much just copy and pasted for two different sounds. The rest of these perks, they're really just like minor things to just keep a flow and basically I'm not really giving space for the beat to breathe, which might sound bad, but hey bruh, sounds good. The rest of these perks, I just have a basic snare. Again, it's just copied and pasted. We have these swoosh perks, just like a stomp basically. These little like Again, it's just a lot of basic bounce stuff. This snuff perk, which only happens like every few bars, and then at the end it just goes a little different. This perk right here is just another hi-hat basically to go layer with these ones. Basically what I'm doing here with the perks and the hi-hats is I'm trying to build a lot of tension towards the end of the 8 bars, just so it keeps like that energy throughout the whole beat, because it's like it'll be dropping every 8 bars. The rest of these perks are just effects. Gunshot only happens like once. A layer perk that's layered with the snare, like a little Santa bell, I guess. We have open hats. Actually there's 3. There's these ones that happen at the end of the 4 bars right here. And then the last open hat, which happens in the middle of the pattern right here. It's a little weird open hat. It sounds pretty good though. That's pretty much it for like the main percussion, except for like these fills. No, motherfucker. Cut all that out. That's my dog going crazy. Shut your bitch ass up. Let's get back into it. And then a perk loop. So it's just another simple perk loop together with the melody and everything. It'll pretty much sound like this. Gives it a nice bounce. It's really jumpy. I like these style of beats. Not that I'm gonna talk about the 808s because these do look a little weird. I'll just explain it real quick. Yeah, I layered high-pitched 808, like a grimy ass 808. I didn't do much on the EQ. I just kind of like boosted some frequencies. Then I have a Reese bass. I took some of the high ends out of it. Gives it a pretty nice sound. And that's pretty much it for the 808s. I mean, if I go over the patterns, I did some different stuff here. So for this 808 right here, the first 808, I kind of just play around with certain notes and I bring them down or up or anything. It gives a weird like flanger effect when you play with the octaves on these slide notes. There's another example of it right here. Damn bro, my cat's going crazy. Yo, shut your bitch ass up! Alright yo, let's continue. I'm not abusive to my animals. Motherfucker. I promise. Yeah, that's basically for the 808s. Like I did it a few more times over here where it's actually a completely different looking pattern compared to like this slide pattern up here. But if I play that again, it gives it that cool flanges effect. The next thing I'm going to get into is the grimes. Probably like the simplest thing I did on here. I pretty much just layered it again with the 808s. Gave it more a flanges effect on the 808s as well. It sounds hella weird when the beat's not playing, but it fits in way more with the melody and all the drums are playing. This is like that weird flanges effect that I was talking about. This part right here, it really fucks with the 808s, but I like how it sounds. That's pretty much it for the pattern. I'm just trying to go over the basics for the bounce, the hi-hats, like pretty much all that fucking stupid dumb shit. Yo, be new, bro. I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm gonna knock you out, bro. Yo. I'm not abusive to my animals. One more try. So that's basically it for all the patterns. I'm not going to be going too in depth like reviewing the patterns or anything or going over exactly what I did here. I'm just trying to teach you the basics of keeping the bounce for those RXCKSON beats and basically all that. But I am going to go into the mixing real quick because there is not that much. The only thing I have plugins on is the 808s and the kicks and like the perk loop. So on this 808 right here, all I have on the mixer track is a limiter for the side chaining. We have this EQ. I showed this off before. For the last thing, I just have a chorus on. Default preset. I lowered the mix level to 15%. On the kick, I have a Camel Crusher on the tube worth patch down to like 35%, and it gives it a nice punchy sound to it. The perk loop, I just have a chorus. This is actually poly chorus with the mix level down to 32. For this 808, which is the lower end respace, I showed this before. I just cutting out the high ends, and then another limiter for like a double side chain almost. And then last thing is the grime. I just have a EQ on this, so it just cuts out low and high and keeps that mid end. Camel Crusher on the dark crunch patch with the 50% mix basically. The last thing I want to go over for these beats is the arrangement. The arrangement kind of looks scary a little bit, like even for me when I see shit like this. You can even see when I zoom in, it's not that crazy. I just took this little cut-in tool and I just cut these little things in there. I pasted these kicks and just to get a nice drop. That's just me fucking around. You don't really got to pay attention to this. Personally, what I like to do when I arrange my drill beats, this is pretty much for any drill beat, any beat that I be making. I always have an intro, which I usually don't have this long, but I feel like it fit well for this beat. I usually have the beat play out, have maybe 2 or 3 unique patterns, which I switch up the 808s or I switch up something like grimes or anything like that. I like to cut into my beats a lot too, just so it keeps variety. Cause if it was just like if you was just hearing if you was just hearing that on repeat in your headphones, it wouldn't be too nice. So I like to put a bunch of variety in my beats. I have some goofy shit over here with this filter, just a standard fruity filter with a Party Next Door filter on, which I'm just automating to fade out and fade back in during the bridge and the intro. And that's pretty much it. Like the rest, like I got fills in here, which basically are just like more percussion. If y'all fuck with this beat, go check out the loop channel. You can find fire loops to make beats like this, you know what I'm saying? We drop loops every Sunday. Go get your free loops. You're a dirty garbage man if you don't go get them free loops. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna play this beat and shut up. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. See y'all next time.